So welcome and happy April. I hope your spring is off to a great start. You're looking forward to some warm weather and hopefully some dry weather. We sure haven't had that this winter, but I think we're going to have a great spring and summer, and I hope it all goes well for you and your family. We recently, on March 19th, had our service award luncheon. We now do this 6 times a year, and I say this to every group. It's one of my 6 favorite days of the year, as we get to honor folks who have reached milestones of service, beginning with 5 years and continuing in 5-year increments on up to whenever the latest person is. And it's always an honor to take a moment of pause and recognize people who have hit these milestones of service to our organization. I think this past time, we were able to honor somewhere north of 100 years of collective service to our organization. And we just want to thank those folks for their service to our hospitals, to our communities, to the patients that we get to take care of. They lead the way more so than anyone else, showing the next generation of folks who are coming along as our employees how things are done here in a caring, compassionate way. So congratulations to all of you who were recently recognized. We want to congratulate Jessica Hall, who is a registered nurse and was recently awarded with the DAISY Award. The DAISY Award is a national recognition program for nurses who show expert clinical care along with compassion for their patients. And Jessica does an amazing job on a daily basis, and we had a patient nominate her. And I'm just going to read a little excerpt from that patient's nomination of Jessica. Jessica Hall is one of the best nurses I have ever encountered in a hospital setting. From the time I was admitted in serious condition, she showed impressive nursing skills along with caring compassion. At one point, when a decision had to be made by me and my family about a procedure, I was very emotional and in tears. Jessica quietly stood by my bed and held my hand. Do you know how comforting this small act of compassion can be? And, that's what we mean when we talk about caring for every single patient. We're expected to get the clinical diagnosis right. We're expected to give pain medications when we're supposed to give them. We're expected to make the right clinical decisions. But what really differentiates one patient's encounter in this case was the caring and compassion that Jessica showed. And so thank you for that. Congratulations, Jessica. And that is a reminder and example for all of us about how we need to be focused on meeting the needs of every single patient. On April 22nd at noon, we've got a lunch and learn coming up. Harris Outpatient Therapy and Sports Medicine will be doing a Running 101 Essentials for Success seminar for those of us who are currently runners or who are thinking about being runners. We always want to do that in a safe way. So make sure you plan to attend this lunch and learn more about how to do that safely and effectively. April is Stress Management Month, and we have a number of events on the calendar for that. So make sure you touch base with Chelsea Burrell and stay on top of when those events are. Remember that you do receive vitality points for these events, and we're all under stress from time to time, and it's always good to participate in things that help us effectively deal with that. We want to welcome Dr. Tracy Nims to Harris Women's Care. Dr. Nims is joining us as of April 1st, our 4th OBGYN on the team, and we're so excited to have her as we continue to firmly establish ourselves as the source for women's and children's care throughout Western North Carolina. We have a lot of exciting things that have happened in that service line over the last year or so, and the addition of Dr. Nims just helps round out our team and makes us able to more effectively care for our region. It's time once again for Mercy Award nominations, and so they're due by April 12th to Becky Wilkes And the Mercy Award was named after Scott Mercy, who is the founding CEO of LifePoint. And we really have a lot of fun doing this every year. It's a company-wide event. We do it here at Harris and Swain by accepting nominations. We have a luncheon recognizing those folks who are nominated locally. We then select a local winner. That person goes on to a reception and essentially a national awards ceremony in Nashville later in the year. So make sure that you nominate folks. I know there are folks in just about every department who go above and beyond the call of duty, not only here in the hospital, taking great care of patients, but out in the community doing various community activities and participating in church and youth sports and helping take care of folks above and beyond what is called for in your jobs on a daily basis. So if you know a person like that, make sure you nominate them for the Mercy Award. Again, nominations due by April 12th to Becky Wilkes. We say this pretty much every month, but it's so important that we should say it every month. We want to make sure that patients and families and new team members are welcomed into our hospitals and our physician practices every single day. So the way we do that is we always acknowledge them and we introduce ourselves. That gets things started on the right foot for folks who are sick, not feeling well, having stress about that, and perhaps dealing with kind of an unknown scenario to them, and we can make them feel just a little bit more comfortable at the outset and throughout their stay with us by simply acknowledging them every time we have an opportunity, introducing ourselves, and asking them if there's anything we can do for them. So make sure that you make that a priority in your daily job duties as we're all around our facilities interacting with patients and their families, and it goes a long way to making them feel comfortable with us. We want to make sure you stay connected. We always have a lot going on in our organization as spring and summer ramps up. A lot of exciting activities, a lot of exciting growth opportunities for our hospitals as we serve our communities. So keep up with us on all of our social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the intranet. You'll see new information almost on a daily basis coming through those social media sites. So stay plugged in and stay connected to what's happening in our hospitals. And I want to thank you for tuning in again this month. It's always a privilege to be able to share information with you. If you have any questions for me, stop me in the hallway, call me on my cell phone, 828-508-0096. Stop by my office. I love answering your questions, interacting with you, and we're all working together so that we can accomplish our mission of making our communities healthier. So thank you for everything you do every day to make that a reality.